To know from you how it's been. But people who are collecting their pensions and disability grants have turned out in large numbers from early this morning at various parts of Durban. The South African Social Security Agency also last week announced that from May, people in those two categories would be the first to receive their payments. Our reporter Vusi Khumalo is at Umlazi in Durban. Let's cross live to him now to find out what is happening. Vusi, a very good morning to you. What are you observing where you are this morning?
A very good morning to you at the agenda. Well, there are thousands and thousands of people who are queuing up for pensions. As well, I must also indicate that it's not only pension beneficiaries, it's also the child support grant recipients who are also joining the queue, despite the national call that from the 4th, it should be the elderly as well as those people with disabilities. But we are seeing quite a lot of people, especially young women, who are queuing up to line up for their for the child support grants here at Umlazi mega city. As you know, that Umlazi is one of the country's most populous township here in the country. Well, we are seeing quite a number of people here who are, let me step out of the shot so that Nomhle can zoom in so that you can see the number of people who are there, who have lined up already. Some of the people that you've spoken to already say that they woke up at about 3 a.m. in order to ensure that they are on the queue so that they receive their pension payout. Let me speak to some of the elderly people who have been here since early in the morning. They woke up in the wee hours of the morning. Mama ngicela ukukhuluma nawe nje kafushane gogo ukuthi namhlanje sizojoyina la queue. Wenze njani? Siyabona nje usazoqhubeka ungene ngaphansi njoba kumi kanje. Igama nesibongo qha. Igama
lami nguMevisduma. Ngisuka eMlazi kwaKhay. Ngizohola igrant yokudala. Mandifika la akuhlangene yang intsha nabantu abadala dididekile angisazi ukuthi wona umphiko wabadala makunje futhi aniboni banizohola kanti benginyathema uzohola bese ngiyoxoshela abantwana ukudla kolutho endlini so la singadlanga namhlanje if aniholanga didideke ngenyaka besilanga besijabulile uhulumeni esehlukanisa nabantwana ezisolwa labantu abadala nilabantwana sithi ayinhlaleni manisika la ngididekile angisazi noma ngifana ngezinjani noma ngiphinde ekhaya mangiphinde ekhaya abantu abazola bengadlanga futhi angisazi ngempela kanti bekukuhle lokuthi uhulumeni besicabangele thina sibadala siyagula kungonjani kwazi ukuma siqiqola angazi mangizoba nje kushona ilanga la ngizohlala lapha konke indawo zokuhlala sibadala kwami la abantu abam usapho lulonke so 12 endlini hlangene nabazukulu.
Okay, this is one of the recipient, pension payout, recipient. She's saying that briefly that there's a big possibility that they might go to bed today without any food on their stomach with their 12 children. She was also saying that she was happy when government announced that from the 4th, it will only be them as the elderly people who will be queuing up to get their payouts today, but it is not the case here, as she's also seeing they are also competing in the queues with the elderly, with the young women here. Let me also speak to another pensioner here. Mama sobone kunjani la awubheke kahle hle namhlanje uvuka sikasini uzojoina iqueue and usazoqhubeka ujoina iqueue kuhamba kanjani?
Ngivuke igama lami lesibongo ngala ngumntombizini Zuma ngihlala kwa U1275 ngizohola imali yepension manje la kugcwele sivuke ekseni amaqueue akahlukaniswanga abaya ebank abayaphi sidudulwazi ingane izona ejaha phambili kaba sizowa phansi thina siwogogo angisazi ke manje ukuthi sizokwenza njani ngoba ezindlini silambile.
Okay, siyabonga kakhulu mama. She's saying that it's very, very difficult for them as the elderly people who are here on the queue. They might even collapse because there are not even chairs designated for them so that they can be able to be patiently sit around here. And that, but the problem is there are also young people here. We are also here to collect the child support grant. Well, it's back to you in the studio for now.
Siyabonga.